top 10 richest doctors in the world. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Alux family, we're happy to have you back for another original video. Our last video was about the richest lawyers and you guys asked it. Doctors, what would we do without them? Die painfully at the age of 26 probably. The richest doctors in the world are worth a fortune between them, with fancy private practices and TV deals to boot. Getting on their waiting list takes months, and sometimes even years, and they're surprisingly not all plastic surgeons. Some are in orthopedics, cardiology, and neurosurgery, using their millions and billions to fund patents, treatments, and also probably their massive houses. So if you are a wealthy doctor shopping and have some spare cash, these are the richest doctors in the world for your consideration in everything from neurosurgery to plastic surgery. Number 10. Dr. Robert Ray, net worth $15 million. Flamboyant Brazilian plastic surgeon Dr. Robert Ray, aka Dr. Hollywood, has a Beverly Hills private practice and is the Insider's medical correspondent. Ray has appeared on a huge list of TV shows as a medical correspondent, including The View and Good Morning America. He has also contributed to the New York Times and appeared on the cover of Forbes Brazil. Dr. Ray was a consultant for the 1995 thriller Seven, starring Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, which features a series of grisly deaths. Number 9. Dr. Garth Fisher, net worth $15 million. Plastic surgeon Dr. Garth Fisher has a long list of rich and famous clientele, and has also appeared on Extreme Makeover, helping to transform people with surgery. Known for being one of the best plastic surgeons in the United States, he is also listed in the Castle Cannoli directory, putting him in the 1% of surgeons. With a line of skin products to his name and a huge list of publications and TV shows valuing his opinions, he's one of the most popular doctors on TV. Number 8. Dr. Leonard Hochstein, net worth $20 million. Miami-based plastic surgeon Dr. Leonard Hochstein trained at the Louisiana State University Medical Center, specializing in the Department of Surgery. Hochstein then specialized in trauma surgery at Parkline Memorial Hospital in Dallas, Texas, but moved in plastic surgery in beautiful Miami, Florida, a few years later. With 15 years of specialist training, his practice is certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery and the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. Number 7. Dr. Terry Dubrow, net worth $30 million. Good friends with Dr. Paul Massif, a co-presenter of Botched, he also made a few appearances on The Real Housewives of Orange County because his wife is a cast member. With medical degrees from Yale, the University of California, and the Los Angeles School of Medicine, he specializes in facelifts, breast augmentation, and rhinoplasty. He gained much more popularity as a plastic surgeon when he appeared on The Swan, a reality series that gives participants extreme makeovers. He has since appeared on 3 popular plastic surgery-themed shows. Number 6. Dr. James Andrews, net worth $100 million. Orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews specializes in treating athletes for their injuries. He's currently the team doctor for the NFL Washington Redskins. Receiving his medical degrees from Louisiana State University, he then completed his residency at Tulane Medical School. Known for performing orthopedic surgery on major athletes, his clients consider him to be the Alpha Doc. A magazine once quoted as saying, "Every athletic trainer, physical therapist, strength and conditioning coach in the land seems to have Andrew's cell phone number." Number 5. Dr. Phil, net worth $280 million. TV's Dr. Phil is a real doctor. Honest. Phil McGraw is known mainly for his TV show, but he's a psychologist and has a PhD in clinical psychology from the University of North Texas. Before hitting our screens, Dr. Phil was part of his father's private psychology practice, but he then formed the relationship with Oprah Winfrey in the mid-90s and published several best-selling books about relationships. He launched his TV show in 2002, helping his guests through their relationship problems, and with it came various spin-off shows. In 2008, during Britney Spears' very public meltdown, he visited her in her hospital room in an attempt to get her to take part in a televised intervention. She declined. Number 4. Dr. Gary Michelson, net worth $1.4 billion. While that escalated quickly, orthopedic spinal surgeon Dr. Gary Michelson was inspired by his grandma's spinal abnormality and chose that branch of medicine as a career. Michelson has created a range of implants, surgical procedures, and implements specifically for spinal treatments. With 340 existing patents and 950 pending patents to his name, in 2005, Michelson sold some of his patents for $1 billion in total, which is what first thrust him onto the Forbes 400 list. His charitable foundation has developed nanotechnology, neglected tropical diseases, and reproductive biology, totaling investments of $300 million. Number 3. Dr. Wu Yiling, net worth $1.7 billion. Practicing Chinese medicine for 11 years, Dr. Wu Yiling then founded Yiling Pharmaceutical in 1992. He also chairs herbal drug manufacturer Qizhaiyang Yiling Pharmaceutical. From a long line of doctors, he provides a massive range of traditional Chinese herbal medicines through his companies and is worth an incredible $1.7 billion as a result. Number 2. Dr. Thomas Frist, net worth $7.8 billion. Dr. Thomas Frist began as a surgeon in the U.S. Air Force, was then a cardiologist in Nashville, and then founded the Hospital Corporation of America with his father. The Hospital Corporation of America would go on to be the largest operator of healthcare facilities in the whole world, and went public in 1969. He was inducted into the Healthcare Hall of Fame and massively benefited from Obamacare financially too, to the tune of $1.5 billion reportedly. Number 1. Dr. Patrick Soon-Shiong, net worth $9.1 billion. Of all the richest doctors in the world, Chinese-American Dr. Patrick Soon-Shiong is the richest by far. Soon-Shiong began as a transplant surgeon at UCLA Medical School and then performed the world's first pancreas transplant in 1987. In the 1990s, he then began a cancer biotechnology firm, which he sold for $3.7 billion 6 years later. He has founded multiple companies over the years, investing in projects left, right, and center, with cancer research at the forefront. He has pledged $1 billion of his fortune to healthcare transformation in the United States. What do you think about this ranking? About the fact that you've got to either be a plastic surgeon, a celebrity doctor, or start your own pharma company to make it big? Let us know in the comments. You know we no longer put the secret fact at the end of our videos, so here it is. Did you know that Hugh Laurie, aka Dr. House, has a net worth of $40 million, which could put him on the 7th spot on this list? If you don't think you could become a real doctor, playing one on TV turns out to be highly profitable. Thank you for spending some time with us, A-Luxers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel. We also handpicked these videos we think you might enjoy. Thank you for being part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world.